Hello, it's Monday, and I'm here to give you an update on what I'm going to be doing this week. These are my priorities. Um, I'll be working on my rug loom at least one time. This is how much I got done last week. So I'll be working on that 30 minutes one day this week. Probably that's all I'll work on it because I have so many wonderful other things to do. If you saw, I got this Sewers Club project done yesterday. It's got magnetic snap closures. It's got a zipper with a heart pull. Nice pocket. Lots of room to hold a project. It's called Cupid's Catch-All. Cupid's Catch-All. And it came with this, you could put this tag in there. And it is beautiful. Got that done. I also, I'm going to be working on my scraps. So I'll be cutting 3 days, 30 minutes a day of scraps. And speaking of scraps, I got this is my purple crumbs that I'm working on, so that I have sewn together so far. Working towards a 10-inch block. I think it's 10 inch, either 10 or 8, I'm not sure. Coriander quilt block. We got the February block of the month instructions. This is January. And I have the block 2 cut out. I have the pieces. You'll be glad to know, Marlene. I have the pieces. I just have to sew them together. That's going to be one of my priorities. Get this block sewn together. So that'll be done. And this is how the block is going to look. So you can see a comparison. That's going to be February, and this one is January. They're beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful project. So that is one of the first ones I'll be doing. I will be doing this. This is the Kim Deal Mystery Project. The top is done. There it is. And this is made entirely from my scraps. I shopped in the bins where I'm putting my scraps that I cut up, 2.5 inches, 1.5 inches, strips. Everything in here is from scraps. There's nothing that's not a scrap. I did get the back from my stash, but this is all scraps. So I need to quilt that. That, however, is not a priority. So whenever I get to that, that will happen. This one is the Open Gate Sweethearts quilt, that wall hanging actually, that I got the top done and I got it sandwiched. So that is ready to quilt, and that will be done. Well, I'll be starting that Sunday when I get together with my friends. And that's the back. There's the front. So that's also not my priority. My priority is going to be getting the coriander block completed first, and then working on grand finale, which I did not touch this week. This entire week I did not touch this because I was so busy with all the other projects. So this is doing the quilting on this is going to be a priority for me. Oh, you could probably see that better with some light. So I've gotten about some of it done. There's still a lot that needs to be done on this. So that's going to be my next priority. Coriander block of the month and grand finale. Those are the two things that I'm going to be focusing on this week. I have this whiteboard that I keep all my projects that I'm working on right now, or that I should be working on right now, on this whiteboard that I've somehow started at some point. So I need to start getting some of these projects completed, because I try not to have I probably shouldn't have like 10, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 projects on here. Some of them are longer term ones, like the coriander is going to be all year, but there's some projects that I really want to get working on. My rug loom takes a long time, so that usually stays on here for a lot of the year. But as you saw, I got the Bella Rose subscription box, and that has a project in it, which I haven't even looked at yet. But they're having on Sunday a virtual retreat where they're going to be talking about things about the project. I'm not going to be able to be there because I'm going to be sewing with my girlfriends, but she said she'll be sending us a link so that we can see it later. So I want to see that first before I start on that, because it's Bargello and I have never done Bargello. So I want to see what she says, and also about the fabric that she provided in the kit, what actually we're supposed to do with all the fabric, if it's in a certain way or whatever. So I'm going to wait for that Zoom. Tuesday I have a Zoom class with Open Gate for the Sweethearts, which I already did, but she always has other information also, and tips that maybe I should have used when I was putting it together. But that's always a very interesting Zoom class too, so I'll be looking forward to that. But speaking of the Sewers Club, I think I mentioned this, that they are open for new subscription box members. So if you're interested in that, go over to their site and sign up for their subscription box. So anyway, I have a wonderful week ahead. Today, however, is snow removal. We got a big storm yesterday, which allowed me to be in my sewing room all day, because it was icing and sleeting and raining and icing and snowing all day yesterday. So I just stayed inside and sewed, which was wonderful for me. I don't mind. That's why I like winter, because it gives me more reasons to be inside my sewing room and not outside working outside. But today is definitely going to be cleanup day. So you guys have a wonderful week, and maybe I'll see you this week. I don't anticipate it. I have no more boxes coming. I did go to Joann's Fabric, which is closing in our area, and I bought some stuff. However, you need to use coupons in order to get a good deal in there, and they're not accepting coupons anymore. And their deals were basically like the regular store, so like 20% off. When you go in there, it's usually like 20% off everything, and this is 20% off everything. The thread was 40% off, so I got some thread, some neutral, like white, black, cream, tan. That's what I got. Bigger, you know, like Gutermann is what my machine likes, so I got some Gutermann of that, which I go through quite a lot. And I got some Best Press, and which was 20% off. And I got some interfacing, some fusible interfacing that I have been using a lot of for the projects that I've been making. And I bought this. This was an impulse buy, but I decided it was around Valentine's, so I bought myself these flowers to go in my sewing room. See, there's always threads on everything, which is what it should be in a sewing room. So anyway, I got that for myself. This ended up being way more money, even with the 20% off, than I should have probably spent. Yeah, I'll probably go back in a couple weeks and see, probably go back in a couple weeks and see if their prices have come down and what's left. So I also got some quilt needles for my machine, Schmetz, that I use the 75s for piecing in the 90s for quilting, and I've been going through a lot of them, so I got some more of those. I could use more needles, sewing machine needles, so when the next time I go in, I'll see if they have any left. But the deal's really not that great still at Joann's, but they are closing and they're not taking gift cards. You need to use your gift card now, because they said they're going to stop taking the gift cards on the 28th. So my husband had gotten me a gift card, and luckily I've used that. Anyway, that's a Joann's Fabrics update here. Have a great week, and I'll see you. If I don't see you later this week, I will see you next Monday. But yeah, I might pop in after I get done with my scrap cutting and show you all of that, so that I can get it back. I can sort it into its bins and stuff. All right, have a great week.